Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Norma with All Things Handmade. In this channel, you're going to be learning how to create, how to price, how much to invest, how to buy it at wholesale, and how to sell it. Let me get ready and let's get to work. I hope you guys are ready to create. I'm very excited about this project. So this is what we're going to make right here. Let me see, let me put it up here. This is where it sits. So we're going to make one like this to gift. And I remember that I always add how much you invest, how much you can sell it for in case you want to do it as a business. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So I purchased these here, and I'm going to put links of all the products that I'm using today. And it came like this, in a small and a large one. This is where you put your image, and this is where it sits. So this part in the bottom is this. So for mine, and then of course you can add whatever you want to yours. For mine, I'm going to do the big one, and I cut the hearts for each one of them. I cut them. So what I did is I put it upside down, and I trace it, and then after I cut it, I went back around and I cut like another 2 millimeters all around, so that it's 2 to 3 millimeters away from the whole line, so that it seals properly. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this one right here, and this is my heart for the little one. I already cut my image. So the ingredients, the things that we're going to use is whatever image you want to print. And I printed this one in photo paper on an inkjet, and it came out just fine. I'm going to be using this pink for the bottom part, and this glitter. So I'm going to be mixing these two. And then this is my epoxy, and I already made a video before this one about what's good about this product and why I chose to use it. So we're going to be needing some sticks. We're going to be needing some measuring cups that I purchased these little ones because I hate using like big ones like this. These are too big. So I'm going to put a link of these ones here too. So some sticks, some scissors, your image. I'm going to use flowers. Right here, I'm going to use flowers. So I will put a link of how I dry my flowers in case you want to see it. So this project is going to be done by steps. So I'm also going to be using this here. I don't know yet how I'm going to apply it, but let me clear my my table and let's get to work. I have 1 ounce of each, and I was going to go ahead and mix it, but I wanted to show you. The hardener comes out like this, kind of thick, but when you mix it, it's just like really easy to work. And I'm doing 2 ounces. So we're mixing it. And if you look at it, it doesn't have no bubbles at all. No bubbles whatsoever. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and this is going to be done in between 3 and 4 steps. Okay, you cannot put the first one, then the image, and then pour some more, because then the image or the flowers or whatever decorations you use, they're going to float, they're going to surface up. So we want to do these at least it's between 2 and 3 steps. So this is how it looks. So I'm just going to let it sit for a minute or 2 like this, and we will go ahead and start. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of it here, maybe about 1/3. Here we go. And then what I'm going to do here, I want to put flowers in there. So I'm going to put my flowers facing down. Okay, I want to make sure that they fit. I'm going to use these 2 here. Okay, let me put the camera up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to use these, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the bottom part of it as much as I can, like right there. Put it facing down. So it's going to go facing down. And you need to pay attention to the flower so that it doesn't float up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the other one. Same thing, facing down, right there. There we go. So now the rest of what I have, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of pink, just about that much. Pour it in there. And then we're going to put a little bit of the glitter, just a little bit, and put it in there, right there. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it really nicely. Okay, there it is, well mixed. So we're going to go ahead and pour it into it. This heart, it's about, let's measure it. It's about 3/4 of an inch high. We're just going to go ahead and bring it to the end. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean my cup right away with this paper towel. And if after you get all of it out, I get a clean paper towel, and I wet it with nail polish remover, and I take off the residue, and my cup is ready to be used again. Okay, so before we let it sit, I let this expand a little bit. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add the image. So very careful. You're going to go ahead and place it inside. Make sure resin doesn't come over the mug, because we want to keep it away. So we just go ahead and place it just like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add this gold, maybe in different areas. Right now here is hot, so we'll see how long it takes to. It usually goes faster. Okay, so there we go. It has been 3 hours, and I already mixed another 2 ounces. Plus, I left it settling and for the bubbles to disappear for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, and like I said, you can add whatever you want. I'm gonna add a few more of these purple ones, just all across. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put them in and try to push them down. Okay, and we're still leaving some space in case these float back up. We can go ahead and put more of the resin so it covers them. Okay, we don't want them to resurface. Okay, so I'm doing that here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of it here, because I'm gonna put some flowers, and I don't know exactly how I want them. But I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put these roses. I'm gonna see if I can make them look pretty. So I'm gonna put these flowers to cover it. Let me show you the flowers I'm planning on using. This is the ones, and they don't need to be small enough to not go over the space, like right here. So there's one right there. So now I'm going to pour a little bit more of the resin right here, like all along the side. Okay, I'm not going to worry about covering all the flowers yet, because it's going to be that's going to be done at the end, so you can settle your flowers down a little more, just like so. I'll put a little more here. That's going to be enough. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour all of the resin I have left, and I'm going to leave it like this overnight, just to make sure that everything is in place and that it's going to dry nicely. And I'll see you back in the next part of the video. Okay, we are back. So we're going to go ahead and finish pouring another 2 ounces here. So here we go. So we have used 6 ounces so far. Here's another 2 ounces. So we're going to go ahead and try to cover as much as we can. Here we go. That's the next 2 ounces. So I'm going to leave it like this the whole day, and tonight around 7 o'clock we're going to go ahead and tonight I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. So see you soon. All right, we're back for the last step, and just a few things that I noticed and a little few suggestions. So here it is, my creation. You can see it. See how beautiful it looks. And then let's go ahead and pull this out. Oh my goodness, look at that. So all I used was dry flowers, the gold and the purple flowers, dry flowers. Don't forget that I'm going to put links in the description box of all the products that I used, and the and over here someplace you can see the links of how I dry the flowers and other videos, so you can check out. So this one here has like a rough, for some reason when it dries, it sort of shrinks. So there's a little area here that I need to either put a little soft layer of resin or just use and just cut it, you know, trim it a little bit. Okay, but I think it came out so beautiful. Okay, so that's that. And then this one here, and this is a video following the marine resin set, which is this one. And if you haven't seen this video, it's the last video before this one. You can see it. Now this one here, what I noticed, the number one thing that I noticed is that the resin quality is so much better, like than this one, the one I used to use. One thing that I'm going to recommend is that if you see here, this is my family, so it's okay. But if you see here, there's a bubble right there. Let me see, right there. There's a bubble right there. When you use dry rosebuds, when you put them in and you add all the resin over it, the inside of the rose buds, it throws bubbles once in a while. So when you do your last layer, if you can do it on a day when you're in your office doing other things, so that you can keep an eye on it for a little while. Okay, but other than that, it came out really, really, really pretty. The quality of the resin, I really love it. Same thing with here. It has like these, like it seems like when it dries, it compresses. So even if you put it all the way on top, it leaves like a little, like, see, let me see if I can, like right here. So you either need to put some more resin or just cut all of these, trim it off. So here's the pink side of it, and here's the right side. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna get busy by trimming. I'm not gonna put more resin. And don't forget that I'm going to be doing the breakdown of how much will you invest, how much to sell it for, and where to get the products. Okay, so here it is, you guys. I'm really in love with what I did, and just the fact that I decided to try the marine resin, I really like it. But that's all for me, you guys. May the Lord bless you today and every day. And until next time, thank you.